Hi, welcome to Baclaran Church. This is the seat of all the worshippers because Baclaran has always been the center of worship for all the merchants because Baclaran Church was open before the COVID 24 hours. If you are waiting for the airport, if you have a flight waiting for your flight in the airport, then you have a better choice than to worship in this place of Baclaran, wherein the Lady of our perpetual help, her resident is here. So let's get inside the church and find out why this place is really visited by a lot of merchants, a lot of pilgrims, and a lot of devotees. This place has been a place of worship for the masses, Yeah, rich people, poor people come here. They gather together. And so let's get inside the church. We are here. And so it's time to worship in silence. Our Lady of Baclaran is also a center where people express their art in the church and a lot more. The people always express paintings to express the history of the church, and the worshippers are so serious in their devotion. They come here every Wednesday, and when they come here every Wednesday, these are fully packed with people, fully packed with the request for elevation in their lives. And because as mere human beings, we cannot create miracles. Only God could create miracles. And as part of the miracle, the gateway to that is an act of worship. And now we are outside the church, but they also develop a lot of things here, like the beautiful garden, which has a lot of symbolism, and of course the place of putting candles, which has meanings in every color. In here, this is the place where you put candles for the dead. Candle is a meaning. It's like a life. It's like a symbol of your life. We are like a candle when it's lighted up. We lighten up the surroundings. And wow, this is the history of Baclaran when they were Christianized. They had a blood compact. They're helping one another. And the symbolic trees. Wow. It's good to be in a place of worship. Sometimes it makes us so small. And also the airport is here. You could hear the airplane flying above. And look at their history. Fishermen are here, But Filipinos are always taught to have an act of worship so that we would acknowledge that we are very little. Nobody should feel entitled that you are more rich than the other. But everyone is of equal footage. You know why? It's because everybody dies. So nobody could feel their essence is more worth than the others, because it's not. The essence of a person is the humility that he knows he is nothing without the supreme power. Without God, he should become little, and to act like he should act like the heart of a child, so that he will enter the kingdom of God. So an act of worship is an act of humility. For most people, they say it's not necessary because they think they're rich, but it's not. Humility is the key to where you humble yourself before the Lord. And when you humble yourself before the Lord, it would be easier for God to let the flow of the grace, His grace in Him, because you are humble, you are empty, you are an empty vessel. So I'm so happy to be reminded by the paintings in Our Lady of Baclaran Church. And oh wow, isn't it amazing? Our Lady of Perpetual Help is how we make partnership with our worship with Jesus. As a little child, Mary was always the one carrying the baby in her womb and who fought the battle. She was with him when Jesus was growing up. And so that's why we'll learn to have the sacrifice of the Lamb that takes away the sins of the world. Happy are those who believe, even happier than those who have seen and not believe. So we are lucky. We practice our faith. We practice our faith to become molded in the image of God.